poikia juomaan. Vakkari mulkut ei toisia huomaa. Ympäri ämpäri pistellään vihaa. Kaikki on jees, kun on itsellä kivaa. Härnää vaan he runkkarin härnää. Vittu sä ikinä mulle tuu pärjää. Teuraalla meikä ja siellä sun lampaat. Sulla on kunnia niellä sun hampaat. Hankaa vastaan. Kuritaan sua kun hankalaa lasta. Juon pongi vettäkin janoo. Unohan aina mitä ei saa sanoa. Muksut on särssillä duunaa.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Voice Pollution Podcast.
Hello, welcome, yeah.
And today, our guest here is Steven Seagal. Welcome, Steven.
Thank you.
So how's life been treating you?
Well, it's quite good in Russia, actually.
You know what? I don't care.
Okay,
Yo,
let's move on.
This is your boy, Sicko Boy Bannon.
And
Bannon.
Don Obas.
Yeah. We fucked up our names, so this is gonna go really well.
Well, this evening has been
This evening has been a
going so well.
catastrophe, yes. I just bought myself a new recording microphone. A questionable shout out to Rode NT1 Signature. It's just probably that I don't know how to use that, but I've been having problems with the microphone. I was recording some new stuff for an upcoming album, and I had to just take my old microphone and use that because the new one kept fucking it up there. It was too loud or too much echo, and I'm just not a really savvy audio engineer guy, so I gotta consult someone else about that. But yeah,
okay.
It doesn't matter. This should go well because we're using these cheap JBL microphones.
Yeah.
When back in the days in Finland, there's this grocery store. It's called Prisma, and Prisma sold these. They were called stick mics, and you could get one for maybe €5 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, in the old days it was 30 marks or something.
Okay.
But they were really good, and every single Mixer.net rapper wanted to use those because they were the cheapest. So you could ask your mom to buy a stick mic, and so you could be the next big thing. In Finnish rap groups, and then the whole website Mixer.net was full of these aspiring rappers who never made it, and you can still find some of that stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Even our songs are still up there. I mean, not ours, but me and my friends.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Bone and me. Shout out Bone if you're listening to this.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, so what are we going to talk about today?
I think first we're going to start with top 5 Weezer songs.
Yeah, it's Weezer we're talking about.
Yeah, Riva Weezer.
So what's your opinion on Riva Weezer?
Well, I don't know him personally, but...
I do.
Okay. Well, he's made a few good songs.
Just a few, yeah.
Yeah.
And he used to be really shy. I think he's gotten a lot of confidence
Nowadays.
Yeah. It's not too cringy to watch his interviews anymore.
Not anymore, yeah.
But he used to drink a lot of Jägermeister too, and that's what he told the Riva Weezer guy too.
just like some other bassist.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And well, you can get really, really wasted on Jägermeister. So
yeah.
What's your first choice for your did you have to think hard for your list?
Actually, I did, yeah.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
And I wouldn't say of all time top 5 songs are these that I'm gonna today say.
They're just at the
moment. Yeah,
mine too. But my list is gonna be really obscure this time.
Okay.
It's not the most obvious. They might be. I might even get some shit for this because these are really obscure choices. But
okay, let's see.
Hey, by the way, what is your album of the week? I almost forgot.
Okay, yeah. Actually, this time I have to say it's Neil Young's Harvest.
Yeah, it's the one where it's the song "Old Man."
For example, yeah.
It's a really folky album, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
With
it
lots
is.
of acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
Neil just by himself.
Yeah, and then there's Needle and the Damage Done, and
Yeah. I actually prefer The Rust Never Sleeps more.
okay, I bought them recently, couple of Neil's albums,
Yeah.
and then I also bought a T-shirt with the Harvest album cover on it.
It's a really cool album cover. It's very simple, but I really like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I actually bought it,
Yeah.
because it matches my eye.
Yeah,
how you say?
And Neil's nasal voice is something that you really have to like grow into, but when you do, he has actually a really nice voice.
Yeah, that's why I really like his songs. Not all of them, of course, but the early stuff.
I like every single one.
Okay.
Even the demos and
Didn't know
B-sides.
that, but
Yeah.
nice to know.
Yeah. Do you want to know what's my choice?
Of course.
Yes.
Let me tell.
It's a secret, but I'll tell you this one time.
Okay.
And you only. It's Scumfuck Flower Boy by Tyler, the Creator.
Okay.
Yeah. It's his first album that he was like really, no, not his first, but the first one that was like so experimental that some of the songs were just him like singing instead of rapping.
Okay. Yeah.
He flirted with the idea back in Cherry Bomb too, but this was the time when he really like started expressing himself in the way that he kind of like does nowadays too.
What was the year that this record came out?
I think it was like 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years ago.
And usually you just call it like Flower Boy because you can't say scum fuck on earth. Yeah, but Brian does.
Of course.
Brian loves the word scum fuck.
Brian says what he wants to say.
Yeah, Brian says that you're being loud as fuck. But yeah, I've been listening to the Tyler album a lot.
Okay.
Both from more double vinyl and from Apple Music too.
Okay, yeah.
It's probably gonna be in my number one spot when you like check the Apple Music replay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and some Tupac. And,
of course.
Spoiler alert: we're gonna talk about Tupac too today.
Today, yeah.
A lot about him. But now we can move on to the Weezer stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And
should I start?
Yes, the first choice by Don Opaz is.
This is the number one.
Okay, your favorite.
At the moment, at least.
Yes.
And I came to the conclusion that it is, after all, The Good Life from Pinkerton.
What a horrible choice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, it's a classic, of course. Of course. Every single song from Pinkerton, for me, is a classic.
Classic, of course, yeah.
So is The Good Life like your favorite song from the album?
I have to say it is, and I have to say that The Good Life may be also gonna be my all-time top 5.
Yeah. Have you seen the music video for the song?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Yeah. Matt is being his usual self on that.
Yeah, there's the pizza delivery.
Yeah, yeah. What's your opinion on El Scorcho? It's
like 50-50 maybe.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But nowadays, I kind of like see the humor in the song. But also, I love the chorus when the guitars start roaring, and the chorus lyrics comes on with Weezer singing his heart out on that song.
Yeah.
So actually, when some people, when discussing which song would they like pick off Pinkerton if you had to like remove one song,
Yeah.
most of them usually say El Scorcho.
Okay.
And I don't kind of get that though, but
No, well, me neither, but...
yeah, should we do like one song each?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, instead of like you saying all your choices at once.
Yeah.
So okay, so I'm just gonna be upfront with you. I'm not sure if you know these songs.
Okay.
You do, but I'm just gonna have to like elaborate on.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah. Okay. So my first choice, and this is not like my all-time favorite, but at the moment it's the one I've been like listening to the most, and it's "You Won't Get With Me Tonight."
Okay, I have to admit that I can't remember in which album this is.
It's actually from Songs from the Black Hole, which was the scrapped album. It never was probably released. It's like Their Smile, or what was the Pete Townsend rock opera?
Yeah, I used to listen to it from YouTube.
Yeah. Which you can still find, but you won't find all of the songs on that because there's like some copyright issues.
Okay.
So I actually listened to it from my like a CDR. I burned the songs onto a CDR back in the day, so that's what I was listening to. And there's at least like two different versions of the song. Pinkerton was once released as like a deluxe edition.
Yeah.
And you could find one of those versions there, but also there's a different one which actually has like Brian Bell vocals on it.
Okay.
Because him and Matt Sharp were originally supposed to be like playing the characters in the rock opera Songs from the Black Hole.
Yeah.
So that's why Brian sings on that. They scrapped the whole idea.
Okay.
It would have been like amazing, interesting to like hear it all the way. But
it would have been, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's any more leaks though, because they would have been put out already. But Weezer did say like a few years ago that he was toying with the idea of making like a sequel to Songs from the Black Hole.
Okay.
That might be interesting, but I'm not sure if it's ever gonna.
Yeah.
So, your next one.
Okay, let's move on. The second one to me today is Ain't Got Nobody from the Everything Will Be Alright in the End.
I had to like think for a second. Because the Everything Will Be Alright, what's the album called? Everything Will Be Alright in the End. It's a good album, but I gotta admit that I used to like play the shit out of it when it came out, but nowadays I rarely play it.
I sometimes listen to songs from it, but to me, I have to say that 10, 15 years ago, not 15 because it's not that long ago.
But there's an awesome song called Go Away, which has like female vocals too.
That's right, yeah.
I would like to dedicate that song to like 1 million different people. Okay, so mine is, my choice for number 2 is Only in Dreams, live at Dortmund, 2001. You know why?
Well, tell me.
Because it's not the same as the album version.
Okay. Is it a song from the Blue album?
The Blue album, yes, yeah. But the version that they were playing, it was like, it's an instrumental version.
Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah, they like start playing it like real slow and, with the volume down.
Yeah.
But then it starts building up. Until it like comes roaring through. And it sounds amazing. And that was back when Mikey was on bass.
Okay, yeah.
He had such a fat bass sound, which Matt had too, but him was more like fuzzy.
Yeah.
Whereas Mikey had like more balls.
Ah, yeah.
The whole Dortmund gig is it's fantastic. I just wish I had like a Yes Sir version where the
Yeah.
where the gig is, because I do have one. I'm not sure what it's called, but it has the Hultsfred gig on it.
Okay, yeah.
From the same time, but they didn't play the Only in Dreams on that one.
Okay, yeah. Do they find in YouTube maybe?
Yes, they're both YouTube with video.
Okay.
So you gotta check them out and listen to Only in Dreams especially.
Yeah, gotta do that.
Yeah. So number 3. I mean,
Number 3. Yeah.
I think we just repeat number 1 over and over again and talk about like with new nuances.
Yeah. Let's do that. Well, no. My number 3 is Do You Wanna Get High?
Yeah, that from the White
album.
album. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great song, and it has like awesome tips for junkies.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to get high tonight? Don't eat no dinner tonight. Yeah, but it's true. You don't want to eat something if you want to get like really stoned.
Don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the first time that I heard this, I liked it immediately.
Yeah, it was probably on the first listen, it was the best song on the album. It's not anymore, but back then it was.
Back then, yeah.
Yeah. They have a lot of those those drug themed songs like "We Are All on Drugs" and "Do You Want to Get High?" Yeah. And I'm not sure if River actually like gets high. He used to get high with like Pat and Brian, but not Brian. Brian opens up a flute shop. Pat and Mikey.
Mikey, yeah.
Yeah, they were smoking weed and watching movies and eating ice cream. That sounds like so much fun.
But yeah. That too. So, should we go on and get your number 3?
Nah. We just call it quits now.
Yeah, we stop here.
Okay. So next on my list is Dope Nose.
Okay.
Yeah, from the album Maladroit from 2001, maybe. I'm not good with the years, but
I can't even remember.
Yeah,
but
it's the
early 2000, yeah.
Yeah, it's the first record with Scott Schreiner on bass.
Okay.
But you can, I think, find a version with Mikey on bass too, because that's important to me at least. But Dope Nose is it's a fun song, and it always kind of brings me in a good mood.
Okay.
Yeah. And it has the F-bomb, not the fuck bomb, but I'm not sure what they sing on the place of that word, because they're not gonna use that word anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it has like weird lyrics overall, the song. But
okay, I have been heard that album, but it's long time ago.
Yeah, I'll let you in on a little secret. If you don't count Blue Album and Pinkerton and Green, Maladroit is probably their best album.
Okay.
But it's still like some top 3 or something. But there used to be a time when for me it was their best album, and I listened only to Maladroit for like a year.
Well, maybe I need to listen to that also.
Yes, you do. I can't stress that enough.
I'm gonna do that someday.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. So, next one.
Number 4 for me is Why Bother?
Okay.
And it's from Pinkerton.
Yeah, it's from Pinkerton, yes. Have you been listening to Pinkerton lately?
I listened to it not so long time ago.
Yeah.
But it was just once.
Some of the songs on Pinkerton are actually originally from the song from the Black Hole record. Tired of Sex is from that.
Yeah.
Get You is also, and Why Bother is also from that album originally.
Okay.
And I think Rivers actually loved most of those songs, and that's why he wanted to include them on the official release. But I think he was devastated when Pinkerton kind of flopped back in the days.
Ah, yeah, it did.
Yeah, he went to Harvard and thought like he need to get a real job or something.
So
But,
remember, everyone, study hard.
yeah, but if you get to Harvard, you kind of like you need to study hard.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what's your number 4?
I think this one is the only choice on my list that's like it's not obvious, but it's kind of the ones that someone else would pick also maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's No One Else.
Oh.
And I love, the Matt Sharp falsetto vocals that aren't always like note perfect, but they sound when he like sang the background vocals when he was in the band.
Yeah.
Every time he used that on Say It Ain't So to wrestle with Jimmy part and I love the falsetto vocals. It's not exactly like Freddie Mercury, but it's like Freddie Mercury, tone deaf Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's one of the like strong suits in No One Else.
Yeah.
It's from the Blue Album, obviously. Yes.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
So
my last but not least, is Grab from the Green Album.
Yeah. Grab is a fun song too.
Yeah, I listened to it a couple of weeks ago.
It's like it's a little different from the other songs that are like very poppy love song stuff.
Yeah, I could have picked also Photograph or something else on that album, but
Knockdown, Drag Out maybe.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I came to the conclusion that this time Crab is my number 5.
Crab is your contender for the awards.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
So, what's your last?
Okay, so I'm gonna sound like such a fucking Weezer nerd because of my picks.
Yeah.
But these are the ones that I like consider the most important to me. And that's why by the way, I'm gonna just spoil this now. I have 6 songs because I couldn't decide. Yeah,
couldn't decide just 5.
Yeah, I could have told you that you could also pick like 6.
Okay,
I forgot to do that. But for my second to last choice, I have Blast Off.
Okay, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's also from the songs from the Black Hole Break. I know I'm being such a nerd about it, but it's when I first heard it, and I like realized that Rivers actually made a rock opera, a space rock opera, nevertheless, that was completely scrapped apart from the songs you hear on Pinkerton.
Okay.
And even like Tired of Sex is and Get You To, I think they're like different takes on the ones you hear on the the official Pinkerton record. So to me it like sounds like a completely different project, and it's one of the biggest what ifs in music, just like Beach Boys Smile.
Oh,
I actually think that since Rivers is such a fan of Beach Boys that he like deliberately scrapped the album because Beach Boys did that with Smile.
Well, maybe that's
it's really plausible. And for my last choice, this is going to be the most controversial one, so I really need to like explain myself. But my first and last choice
is
Can't Stop Partying.
Okay.
The Jackknife version. And someone smarter than me like explained it the best, and I'm just gonna check out my phone because I don't wanna like misquote the guy.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, he explained it perfectly. So there's like 3 different versions of the song. You've probably heard the one on that awful Raditude record.
Yeah, I think so.
That has the dog on the cover.
Yeah.
But this person says that for me the Raditude version is like refusing to acknowledge your addiction. The demo version is like realizing you have a problem but failing to get better. This version is like giving up and losing hope to get help.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let you in on a morbid little fact about my life. I actually requested that Can't Stop Partying Jackknife version should be played at my funeral.
Okay.
Because the original that's on the Raditude record, that's like just a like mind-numbing party song.
Yeah.
And it has the guest verse by, I think, Chameleonaire, whatever.
Maybe, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Lil Wayne or something.
No, I think it's Chameleonaire.
I think they used both because there was like a live version too.
Okay.
But then there's the Jackknife version that's just, it sounds really sad, like it's coming from some dude who wants to like stop using drugs,
Yeah.
but he can't do it anymore. So that's why he's like, it would have been like used as an apology.
Okay.
From me. So, but obviously it's not relevant anymore.
Yeah.
But I love the song so much that it could have worked like on that context too.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But our lists were completely different.
Yes, they were.
But they were as valid as possible.
As they were, yeah.
Yeah. Both solid lists. We did good.
Yeah, we did.
So, was there anything else that you wanted to talk about today?
Well, maybe we got two topics.
Yeah.
Still to go on, and maybe we talk this first.
Yeah.
The year.
Yeah. So last time we spoke about the year 1994.
No. Yeah, 93.
And the first one was 91.
Yeah.
So, what's our pick for this podcast?
Today we picked year 1996.
Yeah, and a lot of interesting stuff happened in the music industry and the film industry in 96.
Yeah.
That was one of those years that we were old enough to like start acknowledging like music and films.
Yeah, you were 10 and I was 12.
Yeah.
And still I think that you were a lot ahead of me.
Yeah, I think so too. But then again, I was like ahead of a lot of people, and it wasn't always like a blessing to me. It was also kind of a curse.
Maybe, yeah. But
and that was back when I was a kid. Now I'm like way like not ahead, but the complete opposite of being ahead of someone. So.
Well, yeah.
But I did listen to music back then. I started listening to music when I was 6, and that was like Queen and ABBA.
Okay.
And when I was 10, I have like progressed into Kiss and Iron Maiden.
Okay. Well, in 1996, I think the first album that I heard was this ABBA collection.
Yeah.
And maybe Eric Clapton's Unplugged.
Yeah, the Eric Clapton Unplugged show was like playing a lot of in the mid-90s on MTV.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because that Unplugged concept was like a new thing on their channel, and they there was Alice in Chains too, there was Nirvana too, and I think a lot of people were pleased to hear those acoustic versions.
Yeah, they were. I think they were quite popular back then.
Yeah, Kiss did that too, but back then I was like listening to Psycho Circus album.
Okay.
Because, but then again, it was the album that was just like. I'm not sure if it came out in '96, but a ballpark of that era.
Somewhere around there, maybe.
Yeah, and I went to see them live too, and like.
Was it Hartwell Arena?
I think it was Hartwell Arena, yes. And it was a Psycho Circus tour. And they gave out like 3D glasses Like, you know, when you gave a ticket, they gave 3D glasses. I still wish I had my pair of those because they were like someone would pay you a really hefty sum of cash of those, but I don't have them anymore. So,
shit.
Yeah, it's such a bitch when every time you move, you lose some stuff that's important to you.
How it's somehow, even though you gonna be so specific that everything,
that you don't lose anything,
but still
you do.
but still you lose.
Yeah, that happened last time too, and I thought I was being like really Nico sharp.
Yeah.
like tarkka, specific,
I think. Yeah.
And there was like a lot of stuff that I had like written down.
Okay.
Lyrics and well, I haven't written books, but you know, I had like stuff, works in progress, and now they're
all gone.
Yeah, they're completely gone, and I couldn't be more pissed.
Yeah, I understand.
So, what kind of stuff happened in '96 that's worth the mention here?
Well, I tried to find something to say, and I think I've found something interesting. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of them are interesting, some of them are not.
It's subjective, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's worth mentioning to us, and that's what matters.
Well, back in then, 96, the female group Spice Girls, if anyone can remember that.
So tell me what I want, what I really want. So tell me what you want, what you really want. I wanna really wanna zig ha.
Yeah, just right. That song that I came to hate.
I love the lyrics on Wannabe. They make so much sense.
Yeah, they're so smart and thoughtful.
But you had to like be there to realize what kind of a big deal the Spice Girls were.
Yeah, I remember that time that one of my friends' big sister was a big fan of them.
Yeah.
And she got posters and every other, how you say, this crap stuff.
Yeah. I was in like the 5th grade.
Yeah.
And the girls in our class, they had like because we had already established some kind of a band.
Yeah.
Among us boys. And the girls, they made like an ad-lib performance of I don't remember what the song. Maybe it was "Spice Up Your Life" or something.
Okay.
But they dressed up as Spice Girls.
Yeah.
And made an awful ad-lib performance of that. But that's how huge it was among us. Like we were really kids back then. So
yeah. Well, and. They have made a couple of comebacks, but it's not the same.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Spice Girl?
I have to say it has changed over the years.
Was it Gary originally? Jerry?
Once it was actually Jerry.
Mine was originally
but
Jerry.
I have to say that Victoria Beckham hasn't ever been my favorite.
Oh, it hasn't ever been. Oh,
no,
I thought you was gonna pick her because
I even liked Emma Bonton.
But well, if it comes to like pure talent, I think Victoria sang like the least.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't like if they had to sing live, then she probably never sang at all.
Yeah, nowadays she don't even want to participate these comebacks.
Yeah, which I can kind of see why. She was never like really into that stuff.
Yeah.
But mine was Mel C and still is.
Okay.
Yeah, Melanie Chisholm. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the sporty Spice.
Yeah, actually Melanie performed this summer in Finland.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, I think it was in... Was it Vaasa?
Okay.
Somewhere Pohjanmaa, how you say, translate that, but
I'm not sure if you can translate that.
no.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little over the west side of Finland.
Over the hills and
Far away, yeah.
What else did, if we're not going to talk about Spice Girl anymore,
No.
I think we should move on.
Yeah,
about
it was
that.
just a short mention.
Oh, but they did have that one song, though. Yeah, the Spice Up Your Life, the music video was really cool.
Was it the kind where like space?
Yeah,
thing?
Yeah, it's very spacey, like a dystopian kind of
Yeah,
future.
I remember that.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I sounded like Butthead.
Yeah. Well, now we can move on, maybe.
Settle down, Beavis. Okay, what else?
Then there was. Well, I can mention there was Manic Street Preachers released Everything Must Go.
Was that the album that had like If You Tolerate This?
No, I think it was the next one.
Yeah, it's something like This Is My Secret, Tell Me Yours.
Tell Me Yours.
Yeah, that's a good album. Everything Must Go isn't like, it's fine too, but I like the Richie Edwards albums, and then I like the one with Asta.
Me too. Yeah, me too. Then there were Marilyn Manson's Antichrist Superstar came out.
Also, that was a huge deal back then. You could see like Marilyn Manson everywhere, and beautiful people was like on constant rotation.
Beautiful people.
It's all relative, dude. And it was on constant rotation on the radio too.
Yeah,
and the music video, but the music videos, especially when Mechanical Animals came out like later on, they started like censoring all those Manson videos.
Yeah,
because he always had some nasty stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So those were this time the two albums that I wanted to mention.
Those were the days, my friend.
Fred, I thought they never end. But something else happened also in that year, not just these album releases.
Okay,
so
what's that?
Well, I don't think many remembers this, and even myself can't remember this. But after the years I read about them,
yeah.
So the 1996 Brit Awards, when Michael Jackson was performing this Earth song.
Was he kind of like set on fire or something?
No,
I think that happened too.
Well, that's probably, yeah.
Should I like start heckling you with
maybe
you doing hee when you're trying to speak?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out! Mikey was into the supermodel type.
Yeah.
You're not fooling anyone, Akon.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, well, but it was the performance that Jarvis Cocker from Pulp came onto the stage and bent over and showed the ass.
When Michael was like
performing, yeah.
Oh, was that like a protest or something?
Yeah, it was actually protesting. That Cocker later explained that because MJ thought and sees himself like this God, kind of Christ-like figure.
Yeah, and that he did.
Yeah, and Jarvis wanted to criticize this.
Okay, yeah. I kind of seen a point in that. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a bold choice for him, because you know how crazy the fandom can get.
Yeah.
They've been like all over Paris lately, Paris Jackson.
Yeah.
Because she's been very vocal about. I'm not gonna go into.
Yeah, I saw some.
Yeah, but there's some beef between the fandom and her.
Yeah, there's been, yeah.
Yeah, and I think the same thing goes for LaToya too.
Yeah, and all of the rest that
Yeah, pretty
are-
much
are
everyone
still-
who
yeah.
pretty much everyone who says something about the allegations. I can't speak anymore.
Yeah, this is hard
Yeah.
for us Finns.
Jarvis, we give some points to Jarvis for his
Yeah.
protest. Was there something else too?
Yeah, then there was the Grammy Awards on that same year, and I found out that the original, how you say, the band Kiss made their comeback.
Yeah, with Peter and Ace.
Yeah.
They were actually Peter and Ace, and not like Tommy Thayer and who's that Eric Singer dude who used the same makeup. Yeah. Which is like blasphemous, but whatever.
I wanted to say original lineup. That was the words that I.
Okay.
But you understood.
Yeah, but about the new guys using the makeup.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that? Because they could have like given them new masks.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, no one's gonna like get fooled into thinking they're like Ace and Peter.
No,
because Ace can't play anymore, and Peter, I think he never could play.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Also, the Psycho Circus album was promoted as like a comeback record, but I think it's common knowledge nowadays that they're not actually playing on the record at all. They're singing, but it's just session musicians.
Okay,
but I'm not sure if Gene plays either.
Yeah, but the fun fact about this one is you never guess who introduced them to the stage.
RJ.
No, almost.
Okay, who was that?
It was Mr. Tupac Shakur.
Oh, I was about to ask if Tupac had anything to do with it. Okay. Oh, I haven't seen that. If there's a clip somewhere, I haven't seen it at all.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I read about it.
Okay, I gotta check out YouTube if they have that.
If that find out.
Yeah, that sounds very interesting.
Yeah,
I wonder what he said.
Yeah, I want to hear that too.
First off, fuck your bitch and click your claim.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had like a Tupac connection in this this
also
topic,
yeah,
because we're gonna talk about him in a minute more, but
there's a couple of things.
You have other aces up your sleeve.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show them.
Okay. Your poker face is excellent, sir.
So, also in that year, it was the comeback year for the Sex Pistols.
Oh my god. I think we shouldn't get into that because Johnny Rotten or John Lydon, however you want to say it, singing with the Public Image Limited voice.
Yeah.
The Sex Pistols songs. It doesn't fucking work.
I have, by the way, never read or heard anything good about that comeback tour.
Yeah, but it's not awful, the Filthy Lucre live album.
Okay.
Because I think Cookie and Jonesy still sound good. And if you're into Glenn Matlock's bass playing, he's fine too.
Okay.
I have always thought he's too good for a punk rock band.
Yeah,
he plays
too good.
Yeah, he plays too good. That's why Sid was made for that job because his skills were kind of limited,
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me taught him.
But also the fun fact about this was that they didn't perform. They came to Finland, but they didn't perform in Helsinki.
Yeah.
Which would have been the obvious choice.
Yeah. Where did they play?
They played actually near us.
Oh.
They played in Lahti.
Oh, okay. Bay City.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's Chicago for Finland.
It is.
Some might say, but most wouldn't agree. There was also in the 70s there was this incident that Sex Pistols was booked to play in Finland.
Yeah, they were gonna come here, but
these cunts that were like in charge back in the days, they were like, it's not gonna happen. They're too like obscene and filthy, and it would have been like the time when Sid was in the band, so it would have been amazing to see that gig if it actually happened, because that was the European tour, and Sid was back on the European tour. Sid was actually playing kind of decent, you know. He played like anyone would play after like learning a new instrument for like 2 or 3 months, or whatever he had like time to rehearse. That's what he sounds like. He's not like the worst ever, nor was he the best ever. He was somewhere in the middle. But if you like listen to the stuff from the European tour, he sounds fine on the Norwegian gig or something.
Yeah, they get to play in Norway and Sweden.
Yes, that's right, because they have like smarter people in charge. So my hat's off to Norway and Sweden, and a big fuck you to Finland. Yeah, we would have had the fucking Pistols playing here, and you guys fucked it up.
And the better lineup.
Yes, the best possible.
Yeah.
But the 96 comeback stuff, I think some people who were so into the Pistols, they didn't actually care how they sounded like. Got to see the band.
That was the main point, maybe.
With John Lydon, because they still play, but he's not the singer anymore.
No, there's this Frank something.
Sinatra.
Yeah.
It's Adam Lambert.
Yeah.
It's Sauli
Hell
Koskinen.
no. Yeah. It's Sauli Koskinen and Adam Lambert together.
Yeah, you heard on Big Brother how Sauli Koskinen was great with the vocals when he sang those jingles from, Chicken Tonight and the commercials.
Him
and Niko Nousiainen, they sounded amazing together.
Famous Finnish singers.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, was that like everything you got?
Well, I could add to the end that it was the year that Ramones performed last time.
Okay. Joey Ramone, he died in
2001.
Yeah.
Then 2002 died Dee Dee, and 2004 Johnny. If I can remember right, the years.
Did they like they played that gig that's called like the live album's called We're Outta Here or something?
Yeah, I think it was that.
Okay, well that's it's kind of horrible, to be honest.
Yeah, and I can remember that when I was on rehab almost 15 years ago, my roommate was this dude who had been on this tour and see them live.
Oh, what did he say?
Well, he actually didn't
give anything like flattering impressions.
No. He just noticed that I had back then I had Ramones T-shirt, and then he came up with that subject.
Okay. Oh, you haven't told me this before, so...
Haven't I?
No, we're gonna have to discuss this later on.
Okay, maybe.
I'm gonna give you some flack about it.
Okay. Well, that was my part. Well, maybe you wanna add something.
I'm gonna continue from here. I just wanna say that the Ramones, the Sex Pistols, those punk rock bands from the 70s.
Yeah.
Some of them are still active, and that's fine by me.
Yeah, that's okay.
Bands like Cock Sparrer, they sound good even today. But
that's true.
But then there's the one, the more classic ones that everybody knows.
Yeah.
They've like, without question, they sound like terrible.
But still they carry on.
Yeah, and there's always going to be people that want to see them no matter what, and that's fine by me. There's no problem with that. But if you listen to the live albums and the bootlegs and stuff, you're going to find out that
you understand.
Yes, musically it's not that.
It's
good.
not the same, yeah.
Okay, but yeah. Well, my habit on these podcasts are that I tend to talk about rap albums, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's your part, actually.
But '96 was exceptional year for rap.
Okay.
Yeah, '90s overall, I think the best rap albums were made in the '90s. But
that's true.
If you look at like the highest selling chart, they had like 2 Tupac albums on spots 1 and 2.
Okay.
All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli. The 7-Day Theory.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. They were both like taking the number 1 and 2 spots, and that's how like big Tupac was back then.
Yeah, it sounds.
And Jay-Z came up with Reasonable Doubt, which was his debut album.
Okay.
That was more of his mafioso type. He was bragging even back then, but that was more like it wasn't as poppy.
Okay.
You couldn't hear like a Beyonce singing the hooks
back then
on that record, and that's why it's my favorite of Chiga's albums.
Okay.
Nas came up with It Was Written, which was his sophomore album.
Yeah.
It was after Illmatic, and I think it's actually the better album.
Okay.
It's just my opinion, but I love the beats more, affirmative action. The message, it's one of those that you hear and you instantly know that's the Nas joint.
Yeah.
The Roots, they did Illadelph, Half-Life, De La Soul, the Stakes is High. Redman's Muddy Waters came in that year. This like amazing.
You can go on.
Yeah, I could go on. Jeroot, Damage, he had this Wrath of the Math, Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth. I just want to say that even Eminem had his debut album Infinite.
Yeah, that's right, by the way, yeah.
Yeah, that was when I checked out which albums came in that year. I almost forgot that Eminem's Infinite was, and I had to listen to it.
Okay.
Like influenced by our.
How did it sound?
It sounds great. I love the Infinite album. It's he still kind of sounds like Nas or AZ on that record, and the whole Slim Shady persona is not there yet. And in part, he sounds like hopeful and positive about his future.
Yeah.
But as we all know, the album flopped completely, and it sold like what a few hundred copies or something.
Okay.
And Marshall was really depressed after that, and he thought his kind of like his one shot was wasted.
Okay, yeah.
On Infinite, and that's why he got so angry and fueled by that depression that he created the Slim Shady persona.
Okay.
And then Dr. Dre heard the songs and
maybe most people in that situation would have just given up and do something else maybe.
Yes, his work ethic was like off the charts. Probably most people would have like gotten a job at Burger King or something, especially because he had like her young daughter, Haley, and but Infinite to me it will always be a near and dear record because back then I had a really shitty computer that just barely could play MP3s.
Okay, what was the year?
Well, the songs that I played, they were from 96 and 97, but the year when I got like my hands on them. That was like 2001.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And everyone else in my class, the boys, had like better computers, the ones you could play Counter-Strike on.
Okay.
And I could barely play Doom on mine.
We didn't have any computer back then.
No.
At that time,
Just your Game Boy.
Yeah.
And didn't like some asshole like hustle your games out or something?
Yeah, actually, I borrowed. I switched couple of games with this unnamed dude.
Yeah, we're not gonna like dox him here.
Yeah, no, because we don't even know is he still alive. But he was this how you nicely say kind of idiot.
Yeah.
And he wanted to borrow some of my games, and I got from him a couple of games, and then when it got time to switch them back, he started to blame that I had broken the game.
But you had broken them.
No. He blamed me.
You're still gonna deny it now.
Yeah. And he started...
I'm taking his side.
Yeah, I can see that. And then he started to want money.
He started to blackmail you.
Yeah.
What a cunt.
Yeah, and I knew that it was good.
You were telling the truth.
Yeah. But he started with his friends, who are also unnamed,
gossiping about you.
Yeah. And they started to threaten me. But it was my luck that...
What a bunch of hillbillies.
Yeah. But it was my luck that my father knew his father, because they were both in a fire department.
Your dad
working.
says Game Boy games are for pussies.
Yeah, that's right. So that thing didn't escalate more.
An interesting beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
glad you shared.
Yeah. Now I see that I've been forgetting that, but now when we started to talk about Game Boy, it came up to my mind.
Yeah, it kind of like makes sense. Even though we kind of like went off topic with this, but Game Boy was also a huge deal back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not everybody could afford a Game Boy, but it was one of those. The thought of you having a game console that you can take like with you when you're going to your cabin or for a bike ride or whatever, you could like just put your Game Boy in a backpack. It was something that wasn't unheard of before that.
Yeah, and it was actually a birthday present from my grandfather and mother.
Yeah, I bought my first Game Boy from a classmate.
Okay.
It was Kyntäjä. And he didn't like use his, so he sold his Game Boy to me. It wasn't the regular, the gray one.
Yeah.
It was a transparent one.
Okay.
But I had a couple of games to that, and nowadays I have a green Game Boy Color.
Okay.
I have a Little Mermaid pinball game.
Okay.
and I what is he called? Practical Pete.
Yeah, I think so.
Puhapede.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. It's a game in Finnish. It
Okay.
has like screens where it says the stuff in Finnish.
Puhapede.
Yeah.
Kaiken korja.
Yeah, that was the theme song. But I have also like real games. I have DuckTales and whatnot.
Okay, did you have the Simpsons game?
I have one Simpsons game. The usual one was the one with the space mutants.
Okay.
But mine was some Escape from Camp, whatever.
Okay, I can't remember what I had, but maybe it was some of those. Yeah.
Yeah, the Simpsons license games back then were like they were really popular
Yeah.
Because the thought that you could play like Bart Simpson was insanely cool to us kids. So.
It was, yeah.
And,
yeah.
And of course you could play like PC games in '96 too, and the late 90s. It was getting advanced more and more, and the games were getting better and better. But there's just something very fascinating about playing Nintendo or the game consoles. You know?
Yeah, it was it was kind of funny that one of my friends had Sega.
Yeah.
Other one had the big Nintendo.
Yeah.
And
the 8-bit Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third one had, well, it was 90s, in the end of 90s, PlayStation 1.
Oh, yeah. PlayStation 1 was already out. Was it already out in 96?
I
97
maybe 97, 98, maybe.
Yeah, and you had like the first Resident Evil and the first Grand Theft Auto game too, because we just talk about GTA games.
Yeah, that's right.
And I would just said that like GTA 5, it's massive. I don't play a lot of video games, but it's just a massive, like you can do anything in that game, and it's insanely impressive to me. You can go like to a movie theater, you can go to a strip club, you can run, have a running competition with some random chick, and then of course you can like gun people down.
Of course,
you can mow them down like lawn.
Yeah.
And usually when I play GTA, I just drive around and kill people.
Yeah, and listen to radio.
Yes, listen to radio too. When that GTA Vice City came, you could play like your own MP3s from your computer.
Okay.
That was fun too. But this GTA 5 has the radio stations, and Frank Ocean's Blonded Radio is there. But,
for example, yeah.
But usually I don't tune into that because he's always playing like some random 80s synth pop there.
Okay.
It doesn't suit well with when I'm driving around like shooting people with my M80.
Yeah.
No. 96 was... when it comes to films, it was also kind of interesting years. Comedies were back then. They were like the biggest, box office hits.
Okay.
Jim Carrey was blooming, and I think Cable Guy came out in maybe 96 or 97, but that kind of like casted a shadow over his career.
Yeah, that's true.
Many people think it's too dark.
Okay.
But that's the reason why I like it.
Yeah.
The first Ace Ventura movie was in 94, I think.
Okay, and the second one came 95 maybe?
Yeah.
Or 96.
Maybe 96 too. I'm not sure. 97 could be.
Hell, I can't even remember.
Yeah.
I had that Ace Ventura 2 on VHS.
I went to see it in the movies.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
But don't you think the first one is just so much better?
Yeah, actually, I just recently watched the first one.
Yeah. Sean Young is like very funny in that movie. She's she was so in Blade Runner. She was just really, not very happy.
Yeah.
Not very expressive face. But this one, she gets to like really show her talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glow up.
There's even some rapper in the movie, Tone Loc.
Oh.
I haven't heard his music, but
me neither. Yeah.
I think comedy movies were in the late 90s. Those were at least in Finland. Those were the one.
Yeah,
most people.
I think so. Yeah.
And of course, action films too.
Of course, yeah.
I'm not so familiar with those. And thrillers, porn, of course.
Of course.
Porn is always.
Yeah,
on
you
top.
you can never forget that.
Yeah. Overall, I think it was it gives me like fun memories. It was
Yeah.
back then. Everything was so much more simple.
Yeah, it was fun time.
Yeah. The movies were good. The games were good. The music was really, really good.
And life was worryless, or how you say.
Yes. And if you could like hear some albums like for the first time,
Yeah.
like if you could hear like In Utero for the first time, I would pay money to do that.
Yeah.
But I think the 96 topic is we kind of went off the rails on that, but
Well,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
We're not too stuck on like a certain format. We're just gonna talk shit and see
Yeah.
where it goes.
Yeah, that's true. So.
But I think we're gonna just like skip the other topic today because we've already spoken for like an hour.
Yeah. I thought that too. Maybe.
Yeah, we were gonna talk about the rap beefs, the most infamous ones with Tupac versus Biggie and Jay-Z versus Nas.
And then I had a couple others, but
Yes, but we're gonna cover that next time with like
Yeah,
extra cherry on
yeah,
top.
because I think it's a quite big.
Yes, it's a huge
Big-
topic. Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's gonna take like at least another hour.
Hour,
so we're
so-
not gonna do that because
yeah, maybe it's sensible that we.
my ass is numb already.
And I need to go to. I need to go to the loo.
Yeah, you need to take a whiz.
Yeah.
Okay, but thanks for tuning in, and
Thanks. Thank you.
we're gonna talk about beef next time.
So let's see. Next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.